Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Warm Up 395. And this morning I was listening to Mindset Mentor, Rob Dial. It's his podcast. I'll put a link to it in here. And he talked about learning. And here's my question to all of you. How much of your day, right, how much time in your day is spent to learning? It's crazy. We go to school, we learn, and then we get out of school and we think, well, I went to school to learn, so I'm done learning. Do you know that a very small percentage of people across the world spend time every day learning something new? And I don't mean learning something in your business or learning something in your craft that you do. I mean stepping out, learning something new, opening your mind to new ideas and new concepts. And so he gave some reasons why learning is important. Let's look at these. So one is it opens your mind. Do you have a growth mindset or do you have a fixed mindset? Because the growth mindset says, I can learn something every day. The other one is it creates new ways of looking at our inner and our outer world, right? Taking a look at ourselves and saying, how are we showing up? What are we doing? Is there something that I could be doing differently that can impact others in a more positive way? And then also this is when we know better, we do better. When we know more, we do more. And so I would ask all of you, how many of you are committed on a daily basis? There's a time in your day where you are committed to learning, whether it's listening to a podcast, whether it's reading a book, whether it's watching a video, where you're just learning something outside of what you normally do. It's really important. And so this podcast that Rob Dial, that I'm going to share with you, he talks about the 5-hour rule. And he simply says this: once a week, commit 5 hours to learning. And so that could be an hour a day. That could be, 30 minutes here or there. And what he finds is that he says this in the podcast is that, a lot of people say, well, I just don't have the time. We do. We do have the time. In fact, if you will take your phone and you go look at the time you spend on your phone, I guarantee you can find an hour. Whether it's not watching so much social media or reels or TikToks or scrolling or buying products or being a consumer, or it's, one less Netflix episode. And instead of watching a Netflix episode, read a book, listen to a podcast, listen to a TED Talk, open your mind, right? Open your mind to all that's out there in this world. There's so much great information. There's so many things we all can learn, and you're never too old to learn, right? You're never too old to learn. You can always be learning. So my challenge to all of you is how many of you are committing time every single day to learning something, whether it be listening to podcasts, reading books, watching videos, watching a TED Talk. And you can do it. You absolutely have time to do it. Don't fool yourself. Take a look at your phone. I guarantee you there's something you're doing that's not benefiting you now that you can stop doing and start learning. Right? That's my warm-up for today. Everybody, learn something new today. All right, make it a great day. Be awesome. Help somebody. Talk to you later.